breaks my fucking heart. This dude looks me in my eyes and says, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I had a threesome with 2 16-year-olds. I'm like, bro, what? Like, how could you tell me that? I'm not gonna be on a team with a pedophile. I'm not gonna be on a team with a pedophile. I just refuse to. You know what I mean? He has to own up to that shit. I'm not even saying publicly, but within us. And just be 100, bro. Just be like, bro. And he did admit to it on the call, by the way. This is what he said. When I texted Banks about it, and he said, okay, let's all get in a call right now. This is serious, right? Even though, like, you've been known. Me, Tommy, Banks, Apex on a call. My boy Wes sent me screenshots because I was texting him immediately. October 7th, I guess it was, last year is when we all got in a call together. The last time we all talked together. And we all get on the phone. Banks is acting like it's news to him, but again, he can deny it all he wants. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's just, he knew. And they try to say, like, maybe I wasn't paying attention, maybe I wasn't listening. Cap. I don't care. You knew.
I go to
and I know you.
New York, and I go to this club that's 21 plus, and I link up with a buddy there, and he invites a couple girls, and I end up going back with these girls. We're all shit-faced, and I end up going back with these girls to my hotel room. I slept with one of them, and I found out after that this girl was 17. And that's the age of consent in New York. But regardless, I was sick to my stomach. It was just extremely uncomfortable knowing that and thinking about the situation. And that was it. And so shortly after that, or however long after that, Emma and I got back together, and you know, I was fully working on myself and becoming a better man, and doing what I have to do to heal myself and heal like all the trauma that I had, and just work on myself on being a better man. And
FaZe Rain has never been one to hold his tongue, and his latest target was none other than co-founder of FaZe Temperrr. During a heated exchange online, Rain accused Temperrr of something serious, sleeping with a 17-year-old girl. The claim spread quickly, with fans and drama outlets picking it up within hours. For longtime followers of FaZe, this was more than just another piece of drama. It was shocking because these are the guys that built the brand from the ground up. Rain framed his accusation as part of a bigger truth about what happens behind the scenes in FaZe. He suggested that things aren't always as clean and professional as the organization wants fans to believe. The accusation wasn't just about Temperrr's personal choices, it was a direct challenge to FaZe's reputation. Many people online didn't know what to believe, because Rain has a history of being brutally honest, but also of sometimes exaggerating to make a point. Still though, the weight of his words couldn't be ignored. Allegations involving underage relationships are among the most damaging possible in internet culture. And for a brand already struggling with internal conflict and public image issues, this couldn't have come at a worse time. It immediately raised questions. Was Rain exposing something real, or just stirring the pot to make FaZe look bad? FaZe Temperrr didn't wait long to respond. He directly addressed Rain's accusations, denying that he ever slept with a 17-year-old. Instead, he claimed that the person in question was 18, legally of age, at the time they were involved. According to Temperrr, Rain twisted the facts to make the story sound worse than it really was. He went so far as to call Rain's version of event lies, designed to damage his reputation and create more chaos. Temperrr painted himself as someone caught in the middle of Rain's long-standing beef with FaZe as a whole. His message was clear. Don't believe everything Rain says, because his motives aren't pure. But even with that denial, the controversy didn't disappear. Some fans pointed out that Rain wouldn't make such a heavy claim without some kind of reason. Others argued that Temperrr's denial felt more like damage control than a full explanation. The back and forth left the community divided, unsure of who to trust. On one hand, you have Rain, who has nothing to lose by calling people out, and on the other, you have Temperrr, who's defending his entire character, which raises the stakes even higher. What makes it even messier is the fact that these guys are both the co-founders of FaZe, meaning their fight isn't just personal, it's tied to the organization's legacy. When you step back from the details, the Rain versus Temperrr drama is about more than just one accusation. It highlights the deep cracks within FaZe Clan, a group once seen as untouchable in gaming culture. Over the last few years, the brand has been plagued with financial problems, leadership shakeups, and infighting among its own members, as we're seeing right here. Rain has often positioned himself as the whistleblower, calling out what he sees as hypocrisy inside FaZe. Temperrr, meanwhile, has tried to protect the image of the group, even as controversies pile up. Their clash shows just how far FaZe has drifted from the united front it once presented to fans. And the truth is, when two of the original founders are publicly tearing each other down, it damages the brand more than any outside critic could. Fans who grew up idolizing FaZe like me are now watching their heroes battle in public, and it leaves a bitter taste. The allegations themselves may or may not hold up under scrutiny, but the spectacle is already hurting FaZe's reputation. What once felt like a family of creators now feels like a fractured company at war with itself. Whether you believe Rain or Temperrr, the bigger story is clear. FaZe is no longer the dream team it used to be, and this controversy is just another sign of its decline.